I I bet you thought that that intro was pre-recorded again. Hello! You guys liked it. I'm surprised how much you liked me looking at Pokemon designs and either fawning over them or tearing them apart. Especially when I disagree with a lot of your favorites, apparently. But there's a lot of pokes, and we're doing it again. So, before I extend the runtime of this anymore, here we go. Gen 2, starting it off with Chikorita. I don't know these names as well, so I've got on this screen, just to make sure I get them right, uh, all of the names in order, so if I'm ever looking over there, it's because I forgot a name. Alright, Chikorita. Lovely lady man. It's probably my favorite of the three. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what vibe hits me on the way as we go through the other two. Well, I mean, the favorite of the three evolutions for the grass starters, anyway. I think it's my least favorite of the starters overall. It's pretty good. I'll give it an A. I'm not sure I understand the neck nubs. And the head is a little thummy, which is unsettling a little bit, but I like her. This one is Bayleaf. Bayleaf is also an A, I think. I like how it gives it more shape to the main body, gives some more definition to, like, the plant neck. Still doesn't entirely make sense because they're kind of just shoved on there. The head leaf is cool, I just feel like the position of it on the forehead is a little bit weird. Maybe just move it back just like a touch on the head, so it's more like a crown of the head kind of thing. I feel like that would be better. And Bayleaf's an A. Meganium, I think, goes to a B. It's just so similar, and for Final Evolution, I feel like it could have done more. It almost gives me like a water type vibe more than a grass type. There's just not a lot going on. It's a B. Cyndaquil is hard. This whole evolution line is hard. I'm gonna say I'm going off of what they were before they, for some reason, retconned that the fire wasn't like always on, like in fire spike mode, because when they're just like naked, they look so much worse. I don't know why they did that. On his own, I think I'll give Cyndaquil an S. I mean, he's so happy. I love his little anteater-esqueness. Just a squat little porcupine fireman. It works very well. Again, asterisk with before they made them way worse. This one is Quilava. This goes down to a B. Quilava has never been anything. It just loses so much of the personality of like the unique animal base. It just makes him a tube. Typhlosion brings it back up. Is it all the way to an A? Or all the way to an S, rather. Let's see. Cyndaquil versus Typhlosion. I think it's just an A. Again, it kind of suffers from the boxy tube shape of Quilava. It is way better than Quilava, though. The flame collar is pretty good. Totodile. I gotta go to Croconaw for this one. This isn't the best rendering of Croconaw, though. I'm gonna give Croconaw an S. Just good. I just love that he's a little alligator that walks on 2 feet. He's just so sassy. I feel like he's got a lot going for him with like the eye pattern and the spikes on the back and the little chest thing, and he's got like different feet from his hands. He's a good. Croconaw, I really, really like. This just isn't a great rendering of him. I'm gonna give him an S because I know I love Croconaw. It's like my favorite of this whole group. I think they did him dirty here. I really like his pattern on his chest. And he basically just takes everything about Totodile and makes him just more intimidating while still having the cuteness. That's a good guy. For Alligator, I'll bring down to an A. I don't know why. He creeps me out a little bit. He's a little manic. And there's a lot going on, and it looks like he's got envelopes on his knees. He's pretty good. Sentret. Sentret is a C. I like that it like stands on its big old tail. That's pretty good. But other than that, he's just a brown blob. Furret, right? Yeah. Furret's a D. Like, this isn't even a Pokemon. It's like a... If you, like, covered up the feet, it's like a furry worm. Like, it looks like the feet are, like, vestigial. It's just a long tube. It's like one of those toy... what is it? Like those toy... weasels or something that like have the ball on their nose and like they flop around. It's like one of those. I don't like it. Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot's a C. Redeemed mostly only by the fact that it has 1 foot. That's pretty good. I feel like they could do more things with changing the amount of feet. That's a pretty unique thing. Other than that, it's just an owl. Noctowl is literally just an owl, so that's a D. Who cares? Ladybug is literally just a ladybug. But for some reason, I like it a little bit more. That's a C. Ledyann, right? Yeah. I really like this guy. This guy's an A. When I played Pokemon Go, I caught one of these things and spent forever just powering it up because I liked it. I'm not sure why. It's kind of got like Poliwrath vibes, but like a bug with the big old fists. Kind of like got Scyther vibes a little bit. And then it's one of like the cool bug Pokemon. And it takes all the ladybug stuff and actually does something that isn't just a straight ladybug, so that's an A. Spinarak is a spider. That's a C. The only thing that's redeemed there is just he's got a little sad face on the back, and that's kind of funny. Ariados is a D. It's a spider. Come on. You can do more than that. And then it's just got like bowling pin shoe horn things coming out of its back that are just like more legs. Who cares? Ugh, Crobat. Crobat's a C. You know how I feel about Zubat and the Zubat line. I kind of like him a little bit better, though. The double wings is kind of okay. He kind of looks like a grape. Like an angry grape. The feet are still unsettling. What are you going to do with those? Lantern? No, that's the evolution. This is Chinchu. That doesn't make any sense. This thing... I'll be generous and give it a B. I like its big ol' lanterns, for lack of a better word. Its fins are kind of neat. They're just very small. I don't like its eyes. Its eyes and its mouth face are very meh. The eyes like this that Pokemon does with like just like weird shapes in a color. Ugh, they need to not do that. Lantern though. Lantern's an A. That guy's great. Look at him. He's happy. He's fat. He's got the the head thing going on. I like the colors. I like that he's got a little mask. Very good. Pichu, I think, starts the gauntlet of baby Pokemon. I don't get it. They just like took Pokemon that were good, or at least okay, and just reduced them down and like under-designed them even more. Nobody needs this. Make new ones. Pichu's a C. It's just a worse Pikachu. Cleffa... Cleffa is a D. Cleffa is nothing. Igglybuff is a D. I feel like I'm being much harsher on these guys. But... They just don't bring anything new to the table. It's just... They're smaller and have less going on. Especially this guy. What's that head swirl supposed to be? I don't get it. Now Togepi is how you do it. Togepi was new. Togepi had things going on. Had the whole egg thing. The egg body made sense. I love the design of the eggshell. The colors and the shapes are great. And it's like, is there more meat under there, or is it just an egg body? And Togepi's an A. Togetic, yeah. I'll give it a low A. Again, I like the little shapes. I really like the wings. Other than that, it's a pretty flat color. Just the white. So that's not that interesting. Could have had like more designs going on, more accents. But I feel like it's pretty unique. Xatu don't care. Xatu don't care at all. I think that gets Xatu an A. Like, the wing pattern is real good. I like its shifty looking eye. The argument could be made that it's just a ball, which I've been hard on in the past. But he's just so sneaky. And just such a little squat little head bird. Oh wait, was that Natu? That was Natu. This is Xatu. Natu's an A. Xatu, I will also give an A. I really like the kind of Native American-ish, like Mayan maybe, look to it. The face on the chest kind of creeps me out. I don't like that, but other than that, it's a very, very wise bird. Mareep is so cute. Little fluffy fluffers. Oh, little fluff. I like that it like looks like its ear horns, whatever those are. Like little I don't know electrical terms, but like they're like little diodes that could just like. Bzz. That's cool. I'll give Mareep an A. The original fluff, as opposed to Wooloo. Flaffy, I think, kind of takes away from it. The pink makes less sense with the electric type, although I like the pink. And it loses a lot of the sheepness. So, that's a B. Ampharos certainly brings back the electric, but it loses all of the sheep. I don't know what that thing is anymore. I think that's a B. I like them, but it also confuses me. Blossom. Just a little hula flower. That's pretty good. I like the hula leaf skirt. Grass flowers. I'll give Blossom an A. I feel like it all works pretty well together to give that hula vibe. It should have been in Sun and Moon. Oh! Oh! S. S for Meryl. Always the S for the Meryl. Again, contradicting myself on the, hey, it's kind of just a ball thing. But the roundness of the ears, very good. You got sphere tail. You got little wiggly butt. Very round. Very blue. Excellent. Better than Pikachu in every way. Azumarill loses it. It's like they couldn't split the difference between the rabbit aesthetic and what Meryl used to be, and they didn't land on either of them. It's like the top half is rabbit, the bottom half is Meryl, and I don't get it. Azumarill's a B. Sudowoodo's an A. I mean, that guy's weird. Is it like a bug? Is it a rock? Is it a tree? You don't know. But if you try and cut him down, he's gonna fight you. This is just weird, and I like it. Politoed is pretty good. I like his double swirl with his little head. His head wing nut. And his chest belly wing nut. I think I like him more than Poliwrath for that evolution, honestly. Just because it brings back so much more of the frog to it. I feel like that's fun. I'll give Politoed an A. Hoppip. I'll give a C. The way that the ears just meld into the body kind of just make it look like a big open hole, which I guess is what an ear is, but I think you know what I mean, right? It's just weird looking. And then I've had this problem with a few of the grass types. I feel like the leaves are just like tacked on. Blossom, the leaves were like used to accent that hula idea. This is just like, let's throw leaves on it, which doesn't really make any sense. So this is a C. Skiploom. I think Skiploom's a D. just like a lump. Ugh. Jumpluff brings it back up. I like Jumpluff. I'll give Jumpluff. I'll give Jumpluff a B. I think the little dandelion puffs are quite good. That's really what makes it more. The body itself is just kind of there. Apom. I'll give a B. It's mostly just a monkey, but the hand tail is kind of interesting. Even though I don't like the hand tail, it kind of looks like udders. But at least it's slightly more than just a monkey. Sunkern. Sunkern. S. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I mean, he's just a little seed. He's just a little seed. He's doing his best. Oh, hello, Sunkern. I like how he like has little, like the brown is like little eyebrows that mirror the spikes on his head, and he's so happy. But what is he gonna do to you? Oh, Sunkern. Sunflora, I'll give a B. It's a flower. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. Why do I like Sunkern so much more than Sunflora? The eyes help. The mouth is cuter on Sunkern. And I guess it's like the uncanny valley where Sunkern is like far enough out of it that slapping a face on a seed is okay to me, but like this is just a literal flower. This, at least I can have some disconnection with, so it doesn't seem like just an animated seed. Well, this is just an animated flower. Yanma. I'll give it a B. Most bugs are just not that interesting. I like its Sonic-like eyes, though, and the double dragonfly wings are good, but it's mostly just a bug. Whooper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Little axolotl man. I'll give Whooper a strong B. I feel like his head things are good. They definitely denote the axolotlness of him. I like his little Wi-Fi symbol. There's just not a ton going on. Quagsire is a C. Well, Whooper had a little going on. Quagsire has nothing going on. So that takes him down. Espeon. I'll give Espeon a B. I like the double tail thing for the most part. Works with the psychic kind of otherworldly vibe. I like the mutton chops. And the eyes are quite psychic vibe. It's just a little plain to me. Umbreon. I've never really gotten Umbreon. I'll give Umbreon a C. It's just like, make it black and throw some stuff on it. Like they take away like the Eevee neck fuzz, make it black. then kind of smooth it out a little. It just takes away. At least Espeon, like the shape kind of has like that ethereal nature. Got the gem. The eyes are good. I don't know. I've never gotten Umbreon too much. Murkrow. Murkrow's an A. Just like a little hat boy. Like all it really is just a bird with a hat. I guess it's got like almost like the witch's broom tail too, which helps with the dark theme. Even Murkrow has better dark eyes than Umbreon does. It's got just the white. Murkrow has a lot of style to him. Slowking. I'll give a strong B. The helmet is really what gets him anywhere. Otherwise, it's just standing up Slowpoke. But you get points for helmet. Oh, Misdreavus. Misdreavus. I love the colors on Misdreavus. Just that ombre from like the light blue to the maroony works so well with the ghost and like the little pearl necklace basically with the spectral body is very, very good. Yes. Unknown I'll give an A, mostly just for what they are as a whole, more than just this one. It's just such a wild thing. We're gonna throw out some symbol boys in a labyrinth puzzle or whatever, and you have to catch them all and figure out what this weird Pokemon code is. And that just deserves points on its own. They should do some crazy stuff like that more often. And I mean, it's just like just being the eye and then just like a tangle of mush. That's pretty cool. Wobbuffet is a punching bag, and that's kind of funny. I don't get what its shadow thing is. It's definitely in a Pokedex entry somewhere, but I don't read those. I'll give him a B. The punching bag thing is kind of fun. Giraffe is an A. The split personality thing is quite cool. I really like giraffes. I don't think there are any other giraffe type Pokemon. Giraffe type. That would be great. That would be actually kind of cool if there was like one like a legendary-ish style that had like its own type that nothing else was. And if it was giraffe type, that would be cool. And I just feel like Giraffe here has a lot of cool things, like the spikes and the color shift and like the weird evil tail. I think it gets a bad rap. I would love to see an evolution of this guy. Pineco is green. Green and pointy. He's doing his best with what he's got, so I'll give him a B. I like the shape of it for some reason. Shout out to nature for making pine cones, I guess. Fortress is a C. It doesn't make any sense that this thing turns into this. Like it's a pine cone that then has turrets and becomes like a comet thing, like a Death Star out of nowhere. I mean, what even is that thing? It's kind of like a weirder Voltorb of this generation. Dunsparce is a D. I think everybody knows why. Because nobody understands what this thing is. It's just such a mishmash. I don't even know which way is up on that. Ugh. Gligar's pretty cool. Gligar's pretty cool. Is that actually this guy's name, or is that the evolution? That is this guy's name. I don't know what the evolution might be called. Does it have an evolution? I like his tongue being out. Not many have that. His scorpion tail is crazy. His claws are awesome. Like the bat type wings are great. Very good. Steelix, I'll also give a low A. Just because he's such a tank. Just, ooh, I'm tough man. The head is the best part. And like the very bottom of the tail, tip of the tail, just being so pointy. I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the body to differentiate it from Onyx, but he's pretty cool. Snubble. Snubble's an A. Snubble an A? I'm gonna give Snubble a low S. Just for you, Snub. The double ears are good. I like its color palette and its bulldog face. Then it's kind of like little dress thing. Dress body. Big ol' feet paws. It's a low S. Granbull is much worse. Granbull loses all of the pizzazz. It just gets unsettling. The big man chin is not good, and like its swoopy cave ears, and it loses like the cotton candy coloring for like a duller, less saturated pink. And the teeth are apparently flesh. The fang things, because they're still pink. This is a C. It really falls off there. Quillfish is nothing. You can't put a pufferfish in the game and call it a Pokemon. That's a D. Caesar. I'll give it an S. Another low S, I think. It's kind of just got all the favorites of Scyther, with a new coat of paint, as it were. New coat of metal. I don't know. I feel like it kind of rounds him out a little bit more, which at least it keeps it consistent with all of those elements, but I kind of might have liked him to be still a little bit more pointy when he went into steel form. But he's still very, very, very good. Shuckle. S for Shuck. The S is for Shuck. I mean, how can you not love Shuckle? How can you not love him? Look at him. Oh, he's all little head. I just love his little noodly legs, and he always just looks so heckin' concerned. His shell is also very pleasing. Just like the little outlets for his limbs, and you feel like he could like pop out anywhere. Um, the colors are good. He's a very good noodle. Heracross is pretty good. I'll give Heracross an A. Again, kind of one of the only bug types that you could ever care about. Even though I'm not even certain he's a bug type. I still don't know. The Scarab look is very good with the swooping head thing. Very pointy. Menacing. The only reason he's not an S is just because the body itself is kind of just a pill. And I feel like maybe there could have been a little bit more color variation through him. But he's very good. Is this Sneasel or Weevil? This is Sneasel. I'll give Sneasel an A. It looks very fast. And I think that's kind of Sneasel's vibe. Just aerodynamic cat. And kind of the repetition of the shape from like the chest and head gem to the ears to the tail is good. Almost even a little bit to the claws and hands. The eyes on this one are really good. A lot of color. Well done, Sneasel. Teddy Ursa is a B. I like him. I like his moon head. That adds some flavor to him. But other than that, he's just a teddy bear, so you can't get too many points for that. Ursa Ring is also a B because that one's just a regular bear. I like his neck fringe. I don't really understand the circle. I like the moon better. But he's definitely got some power behind him there with the very long claws. Slugma. I like Slugma. I like just his drippiness. I'll give Slugma an A. And just the fact that it just looks like his body is just kind of melting into magma goo. What's this guy called? Magcargo. I'll give him a B. I don't like him as much as Slugma. The crack in the shell is a nice touch with the flame protruding there. I feel like Slugma's face has more personality and like more of the fire to it. This kind of takes away from it a little bit. Snubble is nothing. It's just a lump. That's a D. You gotta do something more than that. Did I call this thing Snubble? I think I did. Swinub. Snubble is an S. Swinub is a D. Okay, this one is Pillow Swine. That is better. That I'll give a... I'll give it a high A, just because it's so different, just being a pile of fur. But this one has like the shape. It's got the big ears. Like there's the little indication of like the hump kind of thing versus like the head. So it's more than just like a pile of fur, like just a circle, like Swinub was. The tusks obviously help as well, and like the eyebrow covering thing is pretty fun. Corsola is not bad. I'll give Corsola a B. The coral in itself is nice. It's just a little simple after that. What is this thing? Remoraid. You can't just put a fish in the game and call it a Pokemon. This one is really even a disturbing one. I don't like that it's got like a butt lift. That's a D. Octillery is an octopus. I like its vibe that it shoots things out of its birdo hole. It's still a C, though. It's just a little disturbing. Delibird. I like this guy. I don't know why. I guess it's like the derp eyes. And like the fact that the beak is like, the bottom beak is slightly shorter. Also, it's just like waving. I think Delibird is an A. Mantine. It would be better without the Remoraid. I'll give it a B, because it's mostly just... I want to say manatee, and then I want to say sunfish. What the heck is it called? Oh no, I can't remember the name of the real thing. It's mostly just like one of those. But it's a little bubbly, and its tail is a little swoopy. Skarmory is an A. It's just like a Quetzalcoatl falcon. So many wings. Very pointy. It's got like a knife tail, bottle opener thing. That's very good. I like Houndour more than Houndoom. Because I feel like... I don't know. I'll explain it when I get to Houndoom, I guess. Houndour, the bone skull head is very good, along with the bone back. I think I like this guy more than Growlithe. They've got similar vibes, but he has like more of an overall style with the bones to him. So I'll give Houndour an A. Whoop. Houndoom, it's just like more of the same, but done worse. It takes away like the skull head, which is one of my favorite parts for horns, which doesn't make any sense for a dog. And then it has like the skull on the chest, but it looks like an alien. And I don't like how elongated it is. Again, it's kind of got a thumb head, like Chikorita. It's still pretty cool, but it gets a B for me. Kingdra, I like a good bit. I feel if they combined like some of the Kingdra vibes with Seadra, that could have made it a little better. But I'll still give him an A. I do like this line overall. I think it's very fun. Fedby S. Perfect, perfect, perfect boy. Tiniest trunk. So happy. Just big ol' ears, little elephant. It's just like my dream of if I could have like a pet, just having like just like a bread basket sized elephant. It would be so cute. And that's basically just what Phanpy is. Good colors with the teal and the orange as well. And just such a tank. Donphan was also very, very, very good. I'll go ahead and give Donphan an S as well. The tire look is very unique, and like blending that in with the trunk is very cool. And it just looks beefy and bulky, which is just all Donphan all day. I really like elephants, and the big tusks are good. Porygon something. I don't know which Porygon this is. Porygon 2. I'll give a B. I think it kind of... It loses like the gem-like quality of Porygon proper. But I still like how different it is from most of the pokes. Stantler. That's a B. its jowl mouth is unsettling, and it looks like it has a beak, which doesn't make any sense for the deer. Also, its big tail butt is weird. I really like its antlers, though. So, that redeems it a little bit. Smeargle is an S. I don't remember how you got Smeargle in these games, but I think it was like some weird, like not normal catch in the tall grass, if I remember correctly. And I thought he was like the most unique boy, just like so rare or something. Paint tail is amazing. Beret pointy hat look is great. I love that he has the sketch ability thing. His little tongue is amazing. And like just like the artistic angle is so unique. It's very good. The Tyrogue, right? Nobody was asking for this. It's just like a worse Machamp kind of deal. Also kind of looks like a wiener. And it's just a guy. That's a C. Hitmontop, nobody was asking for this. It's obviously the worst one of the Hitmons. We already had one that did kicks. We don't want to need one that does upside down kicks. Didn't even know it had a tail. That makes it even worse. Hitmontop is a D. Nobody needed it. Elekid. It's a little on the nose, but I kind of like it with its outlet head and its lightning bolt chest. I feel like they could have done without the lightning bolt chest. It's my favorite of the babies of this gen, anyway. I'll give it a B, high B, if I gave any of the others a B, but I don't think I did. Mag B, right? Yes. It's a C. We don't need baby Pokemon. It just underdesigns them. If you start with them, then maybe it works. Rather than like, oh, we need a reverse evolution for this thing. Because then you just take like what was a base design and try and simplify it even more. And there's just nothing special about this. Miltank, it doesn't make any sense, but is an A, because I really like Miltank. I know it's just kind of a cow. And I know people don't like the udders, but it looks so happy. And I like him. It's just so cute. A. Blissey is pretty good. I'll also give it an A to Blissey. I've always liked the egg thing. And this gives a bit more shape to Chansey with like the poofy hair kind of deal. And like the wing armpits. It's pretty good. Raiku is my least favorite of the legendary dogs, but still pretty good. To some extent, it's just a mishmash, though. Like, the little back wave doesn't really make any sense. And, like, the forehead armor doesn't really give me electric vibes or anything. I really like the tail. Just like having like the little spark zap. And the fangs are nice. That said, I still like the dogs a whole lot, so I'll give him a high B. Entei, I'll give an A. I like the smoky mane kind of deal for the fire type. And like he just got this shaggy regalness about him. He seems like the leader of the three. He's got a little bit of a mermaid man nose going on. But he's very, very good. Suicune! Yes! Love Suicune. Love the little wispy ribbons, which I think are maybe tails or something, but it's great. I always thought she was ice water. Apparently not. Gem icicle head forehead is very good. The color scheme is good. Main wispy hair. Just like her, just how everything floats on Suicune is so good. Yes. Is this Larvitar? This is Larvitar. I never remember which one's Larvitar and which one's Pupitar. I mean, it's fine. Like, I give it a B. I don't really understand what the black diamond thing is. It kind of looks like one of those children game holes where you have to put in the wooden shapes. He's very tough. Pupitar is a D, though. It makes no sense. Why does it go from this thing to the frickin' cocoon? Doesn't make any sense. This isn't a bug. Terrible. D. Tyranitar. Very good. S. I mean, it's basically just Godzilla. I think it's like cooler than Charizard. I think it's cooler than Dragonite, who are kind of on that same level. This thing could ruin your day. You could just see this thing fighting a big old mech. You love it. Lugia, S. So much better than all the other legendary birds. By which I mean the 3 from the last generation. Like, it's just so sleek, so futuristic, so psychic. I think it might be flying type, but I don't know. It's great. You could see this thing fighting Tyranitar in some cool battle, because it kind of looks like a mech. Ho-Oh. S. Excellent. Rainbow. Mayan. Bird. Very good. So many feathers. Difficult to summon. It's like Xatu times 12. Love it. Celebi. Nobody can argue with the Onion Knight. I don't know why I called it the Knight. That's the thing from Dark Souls. I'm an Onion Baby. It's like the fairy type before fairy type existed. It's a little more simple, so I'll give it an A, but I really like Celebi. I think I could be Celebi's friend. And there you go. That's all of them, baby. Let's see. Can we scroll back up to the top? Beep. Gen 2. There you go. Another 150 some probably pokes in the bag. Who knows, I may continue. If you still enjoy my weird thoughts on these boys in the future. Obviously, this is kind of more of a weekend thing, just if I decide to do it. Probably not part of our regularly scheduled programming, but I've been on a roll today, so I figured I'd knock a boy out. But remember, if you aren't ranking, you may be at Wells Fargo banking.